Notion has a secret marketing strategy it uses to make millions without spending any money on marketing. And it's something you can use too to save any business from the edge of collapse. Because you see, in 2015, Notion nearly died. Yep, the same app with the current $20 billion valuation was on the edge of extinction just a couple of years ago. So how come they bounced back from the deep dark bottom to become an app every creator, entrepreneur, and productivity guru obsesses about? In this video, I'll explain the genius strategy behind Notion's viral growth and why Notion had almost nothing to do with it. This is the science of Notion. Ivan Zhao, the CEO of Notion, has just built a couple of websites for his friends. They were all artists, and Ivan was the only person in his friends group who knew how to code. He saw all his friends struggle to build an online presence because they lacked technical knowledge to build a website or a portfolio. Ivan, the helpful guy that he is, wanted to solve this problem for his friends. He envisioned an entirely new generation of online entrepreneurs, not limited by their lack of technical knowledge, who can design and manage beautiful websites without knowing any programming language. So, in 2015, he got to build a beta version of Notion, a no-code website builder, and he failed dramatically. So much in fact that Ivan and Simon, his co-founder, decided to leave their San Francisco office and move to Kyoto, Japan, to save some money. With a much calmer environment around them, they were rethinking an entire concept of Notion and decided to rebuild the app from scratch. And let me tell you, they worked extremely hard. The Figma team described in one of their articles that Ivan popped at the top of the most active user list after spending more than 18 hours a day designing Notion. And after 3 years, months of sleepless nights, Notion 1.0 emerged. A website builder turned into the tool we know now. A flexible all-in-one tool combining tasks, wikis, databases, and anything you'd like into a one user-friendly workspace. It got incredible reviews on Product Hunt, got featured in a paper version of Wall Street Journal, and gathered a crowd of VCs ready to put all the money into the Ivan's and Simon's product. But Notion didn't want VCs' money. They had a slightly different idea of how to win big time. It's 2020. Notion already crossed 1 million users mark and got multiple huge companies on board like Nike, Pixar, or Toyota. But the world is in trouble. The COVID-19 pandemic just hit. People stay at home and take their work with them. Suddenly, we became responsible for organizing our days and separating our professional lives from the personal lives. Of course, Notion noticed this and they created a couple of campaigns targeting people who work remotely, and they managed to generate a lot of buzz around their product. But it was only a tiny fraction of all the buzz created by people who Notion had no control over. People like Ali Abdaal, Tiago Forte, Thomas Frank, who advocated for Notion as the perfect productivity tool to organize everything you'd like to have organized. Project management, systemizing creativity, personal finance, and even tracking calories. Everything you need to organize, you can organize it in Notion if you have the right template. And here, we're tapping into the actual secret behind Notion's insane popularity. Before I get to it though, if you'd like to uncover more stories behind big brands' viral growth, hit that subscribe button and let me know which brand I should cover next. Now, let me tell you how creators turned one of the biggest Notion's weaknesses into an unfair advantage no company has been able to compete against since. When you open Notion for the first time, you are immediately offered a couple of templates to start organizing your life with Notion. This is not an accident. Because Notion is such a diverse, flexible app, you can build practically everything you'd like here. The problem is, most people don't care about that. And most of us wouldn't even think about using Notion to resolve our problems if we didn't see things like this. Schedules, systems, planners, and thousands of different templates that instantly add incredible functionality to a previously empty Notion workspace. And the fun part is, most of those templates weren't built by the Notion team themselves. It was content creators who created thousands of templates for 1,000 different goals, tasks, and challenges you could achieve or track in Notion. And you can get access to all of it if you have the right budget. And this is where things get actually interesting. Notion became a platform for creators that allows them to productize their knowledge. A productivity YouTuber who shares weekly insights about how to organize your life can also put it all in one place in a Notion knowledge hub and sell it to his audience. Scrolling YouTube, Instagram, or X, you can find tons of creators who build distinctive audiences from niches like productivity, marketing, or even academia, who offer free and paid Notion templates for other people in this niche. If those people haven't used Notion before, they instantly become Notion's new users and help the app expand. This mutually beneficial relationship Notion has with creators has quickly become a massive unfair advantage Notion has over their competitors. Don't believe me? While preparing for this video, I asked people on Reddit how did they find out about Notion. And no surprise here, they all became Notion's users after they saw it used by another creator. The company quickly realized the power of Notion's community and user-generated content. To embrace it, they created their own consulting program where Notion experts can help other users organize their life with Notion. They also created a Notion template gallery where all Notion creators can add links to their paid work directly on Notion's website. All of this only accelerated the speed of fresh user-generated content about Notion. This type of content is 100% more effective than any form of content Notion could create. User-generated content is so powerful because it uses one of the oldest marketing methods, word of mouth. Nobody really likes brands talking about themselves. But on the other hand, we love listening about new products that can improve our life quality. Just like we buy new gadgets or skincare because we saw it on TikTok, we sign up to try new apps we saw in a YouTube video or a post on X. By using user-generated content and word of mouth, Notion became this sexy new product that you are compelled to try because you see everyone is praising it. And you wouldn't want to miss on the next cool thing. Right? But Notion isn't the only brand that uses creators to grow exponentially. If you want to know how Apple uses creators to earn more than from their iPads or MacBooks, click here. Love you, bye!